Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's on his way! Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Caught offside that time. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and
the shot! He can get that clear. Serginho. David Villa. Modric. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Searching ball that into space. Could be danger here. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. David Villa. Cantona. Perfectly measured that. He's through, now is he in? Decent hit! Goal! Spain! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the... And the header! Again, the flag's up. Adams. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Roberto Carlos. Adams calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Pedri, and that's gone loose. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the first half is done. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Some first half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Spain having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Here's goes in for the header. Well, now it's what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Modric. Foden receives it in a good position here. They're urging him to... Can he finish? He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
The attendance for this match
Pedri.
is 71,800.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was...
Can he put it away? No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Madrid take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hakimi. That is good pressure, just hound him off it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Modric. Ronaldo proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Eto. He could be in here. Oh, he's found him in space. He's had a shot. It's in. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution for Spain. Number 19. Cantona.
Spain choosing to make the first change. This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Coming on the field. Number 11. Neymar.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. But you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 15. De Bruyne.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Messi. Nicely intercepted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hernandez. The most accurate pass. And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That'll be a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's managed to get free. Oh, not quite.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
David Villa. Out to the right. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Cantona. Tries a shot! Goal! Spain!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
David Villa. He's looking wide. Spain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played back in. Bayer can claim that. Adams. Some really good ball movement. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. Cantona.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Eto'o. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. And the shot! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Spain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Spain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Eto. Cantona. Terrific header. Just off target. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez. He's picked his way through.
987.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Eto. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eto. Spain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! Well, that's one way to decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Serginho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
David Villa plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And it's Son Heung-min. Serginho. Cantona. Rodri. No way through there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Eto really added the width there. Thanks.
Decent hit! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedri.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Van de Ven. He is through here. And that is that. Spain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Haaland. Has a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title, they finally managed it. And it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Eto'o, Serginho, Conte, driving forward, and here's Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. Either side yet able to find the net. Passes short and sharp. Now that is commitment to the cause. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Oh, smashing header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bergkamp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. Shoot a goal! Goal! PSV! And PSV have the lead! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Aims beyond the defence. Bergkamp showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's looking to set free a runner. He's had it taken off him. Conte.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Cantona. Bergkamp. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Conte. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, terrible pass. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how...
Cantona! No mistake!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 9. Erling Haaland. Number 2. Number 13.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Osman. Number 4. Van Dijk. Number 14. Danny Olmo.
Cleared without complication. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Danny Olmo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Serginho. Eto. Half an hour gone in the second half. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Cantona. Cantona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eto looking to get on the end of this. Mosquera. Van Dijk. Belletti. Mosquera promptly onto that. Could be danger here. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's been intercepted. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rodri. Who's on a run down the left wing. Pedri! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That's the deception. His positioning was spot on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. And here's Eto. Can he get it through? And he gets rid in a hurry. Gabriel cuts it out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that
Now the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
DiMarco. Now it's Eto. Oh, nicely intercepted. DiMarco. Conte. Just eases him off the ball. Keeper's ball. Pedri. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Kulusevski. Eto. It's Eto! They're going to be quick to recover this. And here's Eto. David Villa. He is through here. Serginho. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kulusevski proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Big chance! Really well taken goal. Spain are all square. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Spain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Cantona. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
7 minutes is number 7.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That'll be a throw-in.
The attendance for this match was
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rafael Leao. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Serginho. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. That's an errant pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
The chance! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, I call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just a reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Pedri. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicked it back from... Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. It's a good ball out wide. Played through for the wide man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Van der Ven picks it up from the goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the runner. And that could set him on his way. He's found the way through. Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's that. The end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. David Villa. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That'll be a corner. Spain with the corner. They're first. And it's hoisted clear. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good foot in there. And they're quick to get it back. Messi. And he was quick to react. No, that was never going to make it. Serginho. And he's intervened well there. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Schneider. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Always onto this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Rudiger. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he cuts out the supply. Ambrosini. Perisic.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Gets his pass away. That has been knocked clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. He's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And the shot! Oh, that's fallen kindly here. No mistake. Spain are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, it's... Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-1. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. We're already back up and running after. He's got two! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona go into the lead. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Perisic. He's got away. And that should get the job done. That's an excellent interception. Cantona. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
This might spell danger. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Ball's gone astray. Serginho. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Spread neatly. Eto gets into some space. Crosses it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Short changes him with that pass. Kante clears. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's Van Nistelrooy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ball has bounced loose now, and he's gone looking for safety.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Schneider. Number 9, Van Nistelrooy. Number
Oh, good
20,
read. He read that really well and stopped it.
coming on the field.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Nedved. Number 24.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, what a mistake! To Nielsen.
Spain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Haaland. Petit.
2 added minutes.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar is offering a right smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Cafu tries to clear. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Roberto Carlos! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hakimi. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Might look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Look, movement creates more options.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Serginho. Serginho.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's just playing it safe.
David Villa! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a sharp pass. Spain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. David Villa. Bassi gets across to intercept that. De Jong. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a sharp little ball here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. And it's Eto. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He won't be happy with that one. India upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence.
Great chance! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs...
David Villa! Loose ball. Oh, they could be... And he's following up! And more! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! And the whistle goes for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Spain are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. David Villa! A whisker away from making it 4.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Distributed tidily. David Villa, and he's got the beating of his man. Shot a goal! And that has been clubbed away. Looking for options for movement. Serginho. Spain are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Cantona. Has a look and plays it forward.
70,987.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. David Villa, nicely spread. Played back in. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good ball out wide. Messi in acres of space out wide. An audacious attempt. Oh, and again. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Big chance. No mistake. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pick.
Odegaard! Well, there's the clearance. Now there's a fire. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he thumps it clear. And it's Van Dijk. David Villa. Costa Curta. He's going to be disappointed with that. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. 5 minutes left on the clock. That pass has been well intercepted. He could be in here. He has found the way through. Header! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And time is up. Spain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Cantona claiming the man of the match award. And there is... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. David Villa. Can he put it away? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Brazil are already... And the finish! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, and he's through the middle. David Villa, he's found the way through. Shapes to shoot. And the pass is intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Eto, real chance. And again. And more. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, shooting chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Brazil were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is expertly dealt with. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got the shot away! Lacking in accuracy.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Eto. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, important interception.
Added time.
Adams gets good distance on it. And it's Messi. David Villa. Mbappe. Now it's Ward-Prowse. The less said about that pass, the better. And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
And the shot! Loose, that's another chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. James. He's in space and looking for options. And he was quick to react. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's in on goal. Ward-Prowse gets flagged offside. Well, already game, set and match. Oh, what a mistake! Ward-Prowse. Can he finish? They've done it! Terrible error, duly punished. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Conte, the man that is tenacity personified.
The attendance
So
for
we've
this
reached the
match
hour
is
mark.
71,550.
James. Now, can he find a finish? Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitutions taking place.
Conte. David Villa. And it's Bernardo Silva, and he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos. Ward-Prowse providing an outlet on that flank. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. They want to be quick to recover. And another try! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Cantona. David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making a save, and he's at it again now.
Ward-Prowse. Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ward-Prowse has found the net here, of course. No way through. Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil have reclaimed it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great ball if he can get there. That's an excellent interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Spain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Iniesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh no, this does not look good. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Van der Ven is there to clear. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Marquinhos. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa. Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Spain after 25 minutes is number 7, David Villa.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
David Villa. Cantona. That is a brilliant interception. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Iniesta. Brilliantly cut out. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. It's their second corner of the game. Iniesta goes short. He's Lofty challenge, but fair enough. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa given the lift of his goal. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way from Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. On the decent hit! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And he's there to belt it away. Rafael Varane. Oh, it's come loose. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Serginho.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Iniesta.
71,898.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in. David Villa. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cantona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance to shoot now. Has a goal! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Spain really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And another try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Yeah. Rafael Varane. And he's searching through. Driving forward. That's a good ball out wide. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Bellingham! And again, Oh, the ball's always in. He goes again. It's in. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Serginho. Marquinhos makes the interception. And it's Iniesta. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Please take this opportunity.
David Villa claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Spain demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they basically saw a great performance through right to the end.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. David Villa. Cantona! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, a breakthrough already. Serginho. Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played. Deftly away. And it's Maldini. Cantona. He's gone forward. Now the finish! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good-looking ball. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Norway looking to pass their way through. Well, that's well seen too. Beckham. That looks a cracking ball. Could be danger here. And he's there to get it away. Vieira. Rummenigge.
Look, it's a run defence is this.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Messi. Interesting ball. Pass is just off target. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That has been cut short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away, and here's Eze. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? No mistake. Norway are back in business. An act of charity gratefully received. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, he's through the middle.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cantona. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Eze receives it in a wide position. Norway with the corner. They're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Yeah. Vinicius Junior. And the whistle goes for half-time. Spain playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow and it's 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Short changes him with that pass. And now the breakaway. Bastoni kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos. Phillips.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And claimed it back swiftly. Diaby. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's for just the goalkeeper. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Norway! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Norway take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a decent clearance.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van der Ven. Costa Corta. Rummenigge. Diaby. And he's found a way past. Van der Ven. And it's Roberto Carlos. Serginho. For Conte. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's played him through. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Beckham. David Villa. Messi. He's got to be in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
25, Vinicius Junior. Number 10,
Van der Ven.
number 19,
For Nielsen.
Musa Diaw.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Number 21,
Palmer. Fiddles it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
He's had a shot!
number 23.
And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham gets good distance on it. Phillips. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Mbappe.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
There's the shot! It's there! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Eto very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a
Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Norway take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid the slip-up now.
Mbappe! He scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Norway could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. And again, he sorted that out terrifically.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing nice and... Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vinicius Junior.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Over to the left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Costa Corta. David Villa. Kawasaki Frontale. Look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Serginho. Great ball, and he ripped! And one more try! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Rudiger. Oh, they could be caught out here. David Villa! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makalele. Half-time getting close now. Beckham. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. White. Played back in. Roberto Carlos. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Children's announcement.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Makalele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Messi, and he's managed to get free, and he's being shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior, nicely aimed pass. Interesting ball. Picks out brilliant. Cantona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vinicius and then kept aware, and it is reclaimed. Spain still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Rudiger. Oh, super ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Attendance for this match was
Well, it's good stuff.
72,000.
He's gone for goal! Oh, wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That is good alertness. Messi has created one goal already. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's been picked out. Rummenigge! And he thumps it clear. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi.
Kawasaki Frontal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well played. And he can clear it away.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Kawasaki Frontale clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kimmich. And it's Makalele. Rummenigge finds himself offside.
Kawasaki Frontal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Substitution for Spain. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Cantona. Number 13.
Conte.
Alejandro Bastoni. Number 10. Messi. Number 27. Serginho.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time.
Number 23. Eto.
That has been cut short. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers.
After all of that, Jim, welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Great defending, strong and determined. Good spot, he's seen the run. He is through here. And they've got a throw. A little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, I think they're...
He's won on David Villa! Denied by an instinctive save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain with the corner. They're first. He's having a go. He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's played him through. Well, they've got it again. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Yamal. Beckham. And he's picked out the run. Now it's shapes to shoot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gets his head to it. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a loose ball. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't...
He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! First blood drawn.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Yamal. He's found a way through. He's got the shot away. Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, And a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
So there was the first half. Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. David Villa. And he's straight offside. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Van der Ven. And it's Conte. Conte. Beckham. And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckham. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's got away. Now it's Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Serginho. David Villa. Short changes him with that pass. Bastoni. Beckham. David Villa. Messi. He can run onto that.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Threads one. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spain have their second corner now. It's not gone well. Kicks to the goal! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Spain go into the lead. That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte, played out to the left flank. David Villa. Oh, great ball.
Spain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That's been cut out, well played. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Now with a quick
Cantona voted man of the match, and deservedly so.